Welcome to Sassy Mama Spotlight, where I feature women from all walks of life and where we come together to relate, connect, and inspire one another through our everyday journeys. I'm your host, Brittany Johnson. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Sassy Mama Spotlight, the place where women share their stories, their strength, their faith. Yes, a little sass from yours truly. I'm so grateful you're here with me today because this episode is incredibly personal to my heart. Today, I want to talk about something that inspired a poem I recently wrote called Women Among Us. And many of you know I serve at the temple, the Chicago temple, every Friday. And I had a moment in the day where I just felt very compelled to write a poem. And so I got some of it written there and came home and finished it. I really get into the zone in the moment of writing. And so I figured, oh my gosh, it was just so powerful and in depth that I wanted to make a podcast about it because it really impacted me. And I just wanted to write about women among us, just in all varieties of life and where we are at. So this is a reminder that women that are carrying more than most people realize, it's for you, for all of us that are carrying things of heaviness that weighs us down and wondering, can anybody else relate? This is a reminder that God sees us, and a reminder that even when we feel exhausted, unseen, overwhelmed, or imperfect, we still matter deeply. So if you're folding laundry while listening, driving kids around, editing photos at midnight, trust me, I understand, sitting in your car quietly after a long day, been there, done that, or just needing someone to remind you that you're not alone, this episode is for you. I think women have this incredible ability to keep showing up even when we're running on empty. We carry families, we carry emotions, we carry expectations, we carry invisible battles nobody knows about. And sometimes we carry everyone else before ourselves. There's a section in my poem that I wrote, pure in heart and strong in might. We don't give into our battles without a fight. And that line means so much to me because women are fighters, not always loudly and not always publicly, but quietly, faithfully, daily. And some women are battling loneliness. Some are struggling with body image. Some are carrying grief. Some are exhausted mothers. Some are trying to rebuild themselves after a heartbreak. Some are praying for answers that haven't come yet. And maybe you're listening today thinking, yeah, that's me. My friend, I need you to know something. God has not forgotten you. So one scripture that gives me strength, and I have many scriptures that are my favorite that I love, I love how God speaks to us individually in our own personal revelation, is in Proverbs 31, verse 25. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she shall rejoice in time to come. I love that scripture because it doesn't say women never struggle. It says we can still walk with strength and dignity through the struggle. And honestly, sometimes dignity looks like surviving the day. Sometimes strength looks like asking for help. Sometimes faith looks like simply trying again tomorrow. So one thing I've noticed in this world is that women are constantly encouraged to compare themselves one to another. And we just naturally do it just with what we see on social media and online and around us. So social media tells us we're not pretty enough, not successful enough, not organized enough, not young enough, not doing enough, and it's exhausting. But I truly believe heaven intended women to strengthen one another, not compete with each other. That's why one of my favorite lines from my poem is women among us build connections far and wide. For how would we grow if we didn't stand by each other's side? Oh, I don't know. That line hit me really hard while I was writing it because it's true. We need sisterhood. We need women who pray for each other, encourage each other, laugh together, cry together, remind one another who we are when life tries to make us forget. In Mosiah 18, verse 8, it's a scripture in the Book of Mormon, and it reads, "Bear one another's burdens, that they may be light." Isn't that beautiful? That is exactly what women do. We carry each other, and honestly, some of the strongest women I know are the ones who still choose kindness after life has hurt them. I really need women to hear this next part. Your story matters. Your testimony matters. Your scars matter. Your voice matters. Even the messy chapters, especially the messy chapters. I think sometimes women believe they need to have life perfectly together before they can inspire somebody else. I mean, I've been there. I've been guilty of that, and it slows down the progression and the consistency. But that's not true. People connect with honesty. People connect with realness. People connect with women who say, life has been hard, but God is still good. That kind of faith changes people. So I wrote in my poem, women around the world need to hear your story too. And I meant every word of that. There is another woman out there praying for reassurance and your story that may be the very thing that helps her to keep going. So in Joshua 1, verse 9, it reads, "Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." Can we just pause on that for a second? The Lord thy God is with thee. Not only when you're thriving, not only when you feel confident, not only when you have it all figured out, He is with you in the middle of the mess too. The world just constantly tells women who they should be. But God speaks identity differently. He sees daughters. He sees potential. He sees resilience. He sees eternal worth. And one of my favorite scriptures from the Book of Mormon is 2 Nephi 2:25. Men are that they might have joy. And yes, women. So men, women are that they might have joy. And I think sometimes women spend so much time surviving that we forget joy was part of God's plan for us too. Joy matters. Laughing matters. Friendship matters. Beauty matters. Creating matters. Dancing in the kitchen matters. Love doing it. I do it. My kids are embarrassed when I do it, but it makes me happy. But feeling confident matters. And yes, wearing that cute outfit and those sassy shoes matter. So before I end today's episode, because it's just something very short and sweet to the point, but just for something very deep that I want to impact your heart and your mind on. And I want to say this from the bottom of my heart and from my heart to your heart. To the woman listening, who feels exhausted, you are still worthy. To the woman struggling silently, God sees you. To the woman rebuilding herself after disappointment, you are not broken beyond repair. To the mothers, the daughters, the sisters, the caretakers, the entrepreneurs, the creatives, and women trying to carry life gracefully, you are stronger than you know. Maybe that's what women among us really means. Not perfect women, not flawless women, but faithful women. Women who keep going. Women who keep loving. Women who keep believing. Women who help each other rise. So today, after I kind of wipe all the watery mess off my eyes and my face, take a deep breath. Say a prayer. Lift another woman if you can. And remember who you are. A daughter of God, full of purpose, full of beauty, full of light. And I want to close by reading my poem. And I can leave a link to it. I will write it out so many of you, if you want, can print it out, read it often, whether it's in a digital form or a printed form. But let me just stop for a hot minute. Take a moment, stop for what you're doing. Maybe you can listen, multitask and listen at the same time, but I want this to really, truly speak to you because I wrote this for all the variety of women that I feel like I know and that I have been, but that I see and that I can relate to. Pure in heart and strong in might, we don't give in to our battles without a fight. Searching for answers through our tears and pain, Mother Teresa cheered us on from her small little frame. Have hope, have courage, love yourself true, for you are a daughter of a king, me and you. Take a deep breath. You're not failing in life. Remember who you are, a mother, a friend, and someone's dear wife. Your legacy is strong. Your posterity can't wait for the journals that will entail the stories that they will relate. Women among us far and near, hear my voice loud and clear. We have a great work and purpose to do, for the time is coming for both me and you. Stand firm in your faith, for his words are the same. Proclaim his gospel and speak his name. Where do we start? Where do we go? If you put one foot in front of the other, you'll see his imprint down below. I am weak and sin and imperfect too. That's okay, because the Lord loves all of you. He knows you cry out for help. It's the humility that shines deep within yourself. So close your eyes, say a prayer, and see the woman you've become, for he knows you're there. Women among us, build connections far and wide. For how would we grow if we didn't stand by each other's side? We need each other, both young and seasoned. Life is too short to make excuses for no reason. To all the introverts and extroverts too, there's power when we work together, both me and you. No matter your title, your calling, or what you love to do, women around the world need to hear your story too. We invite you to build confidence, relationships, and trust along the way. There are many women that are holding on just for one more day. So throw on that feel-good outfit and some sassy shoes. Heck, why not add your favorite dancing tunes? We are here together to grow and bond. I'm sure a country artist will write about it in a song. Live life to the fullest with beauty and grace, for tomorrow you could meet a new friend's face. We naturally worry and compare one to another, but God gave us direction to love each other. I ask you to stand and know your worth, for God has a plan for you since birth. I know your burdens are heavy, and at times it can be much to carry. For when we reach to the Lord for relief, He will lighten our load and grief. So smile and curtsy, for you are a jewel. Your action is a token to all of your gratitude. Women among us carry these words as comfort and love. God sees you, hears you, and speaks to you from above. Life can be hard, but let us walk with dignity. We are all stronger as sisterhood, together in unity. Imprint this on your heart and know you are a work of art. For you see, tomorrow will be gone in a swift. So enjoy the present, because that, my friend, is a gift. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today on Sassy Mama Spotlight. And if this episode touched your heart, please share it with another woman who may need that encouragement today, may need that love and that support. And always remember, stay classy and sassy. And don't forget, your story matters. Everybody needs to hear it. Take care. I hope my words impacted you today. And please, if I could just add this. Every little bit helps for me between the shares, but if you could also write a review, I would greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Take care, and until next week, have a fabulous day. Take care, my friends. If something in this episode spoke to you, don't ignore it. That's your sign. Share it, speak it, act on it. And if you're ready to truly be seen through a photo shoot or by sharing your story right here on this podcast, this is your moment to step forward, because your voice matters, your story matters, and the world needs what you have to offer.